Double murder. Double. Cops has no idea he's walking into a double murder. We ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna get right into it. Let's get it.
Come here.
What's going on?
Cool blood.
A 911 call from a suburban home leads officers to a grisly discovery as detectives work to determine whether it was a random act of violence or something far more calculated.
I see this on YouTube. I see this on videos. I can't believe this happening here.
Just before 5 a.m. on Monday, December 15th, 2025, a mysterious 911 call comes into the Clovis, New Mexico Police Department.
There's someone in my house.
With the caller unable to identify themselves before the line goes dead, officers are dispatched to the quiet residential neighborhood and approach the home's open garage.
26, could you get a 6-8 at the garage door? Close video if you're inside, make some known! Close video if you're inside, make some known! Close video if you're inside, make some known! Hello. What's going on here?
Sorry?
What's going on here? We just got a call that somebody's trying to burglarize the house, and I'm making announcements. Can hear somebody inside, but you're not responding to me.
Just got up.
You just woke up? Is your front door and garage door usually open?
No.
The young man is 19-year-old Darren Munoz, who tells the officer he lives with his parents, both of whom are still asleep inside.
You want me to wake them up first, or?
I mean, if they're not up, yeah, I'd like to wake them up, because like I said, we got a call for a burglary in progress.
You want to wait here? I don't think they don't sleep with clothes on.
Okay, yeah, if you want to go tell them to wake up. Is everything good? Nobody else is in here that I need to know about?
As Darren heads inside to wake his parents for the officer, the first piece of a much larger mystery is about to emerge.
Charlie 26 video, who is the caller on this?
Come here.
What's going on?
Cool blood.
26 video, send me in, EMS, we got a pool of blood. Stay outside.
In the back.
Where?
Back.
Back? Stay outside.
Stay right there.
26 videos, tell them to step it up. Looks like a possible GSW to a female or a male.
Which one?
Left. Clear the house. 26 other units, step it up, get back over here. We might have somebody still inside.
Officers clear the house but find no one else inside.
All right, just stay outside for now. I don't need you going back in, okay? I'm going to get you into my patrol unit, just as security for now, okay? We'll figure out what's going on, okay? He's got a pool of blood coming from his head. She's got blood coming from her nose, possibly 10-7 already. She's got a pool of blood. Yeah, she's covered. She's... Nope. They're so warm.
Right here, look.
I'm not feeling a pulse.
The victims are 71-year-old Dinah Munoz and her husband, 59-year-old Oscar Munoz, who goes by Steve. Both appear to have suffered gunshot wounds to the head. While Dinah is already dead, Steve clings to life, but just barely. Paramedics rush Steve to the hospital, hoping they can save his life. As day breaks, detectives retrace the family's movements before the shooting, canvassing the neighborhood for leads.
Yeah, we're assuming it happened around 4:45. We didn't hear anything, but my dog said I have a German Shepherd, and that German Shepherd was on patrol at 4:45.
4:45?
Yeah.
Okay.
Detectives then speak with Steve's sister Angelina and her husband Henry, who live directly across the street and are still unaware of the brutality that unfolded.
All right. So I'm Detective Zach Farley with Clovis PD. We had an incident happen across the street with, I'm guessing, your sister?
My brother.
Your brother across the street. We can't really go into a whole lot of details at this moment because it's still an active investigation.
What is CSU? Well, who are these people?
That's our crime scene unit that's here for pictures and stuff like that of the scene.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am.
I see this on YouTube. I see this on videos. I can't believe this happening here. Is it that bad?
Yes, ma'am.
Detectives ask Angelina and Henry whether their surveillance cameras captured anything, but the footage reveals only a figure running away from her brother's house around the time of the shooting. Detectives ask them to come to the station, where they're briefed further about the incident.
The call was for a burglary in progress. And when we arrived there, we found two people that were shot. Right now, your brother is being flown to Lubbock for medical care. He's not dead. He's still fighting.
Where was he shot?
He was shot in the head. But
In the head?
In the head.
According to police reports, the bullet entered through Steve's right cheek and exited the left rear of his head.
It was a through and through, but he's not dead. There's a good chance that he's going to make it, but there's not trauma center here at PRMC. In order for him to get the care that he needs, he has to go to Lubbock.
Okay, what about
Dinah,
that?
she was deceased on scene. And that's why we're currently investigating what's going on and trying to figure out everything that's going on right now.
Where's Darren?
Darren is in a separate interview room.
We can't see him.
No, not right now.
When asked about Darren, his aunt and uncle describe him as quiet, helpful, and respectful, saying they never noticed any problems between him and his parents. They explained that Steve and Dinah had spent the last few days in San Antonio celebrating their anniversary, leaving Darren home alone until they returned the day before the shooting. While Steve fights for his life in Lubbock, detectives search for answers from the only witness they can still question. With blood from the crime scene still drying on his hands, Darren is brought into an interview room.
Here I am an investigator, and what we're trying to do is trying to figure out what's going on and what's happened, okay?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna take a educated guess. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he planned this whole thing out. I feel like he planned it out. Cause when the cops showed up at the door, he answered it. He was like, yo, you want me to wake them up? They don't sleep with clothes on often. He goes in there to check, and then he just comes back. Yo, come here. Like, I feel like he planned this whole thing. I feel like he planned everything out.
Unfortunately, you're the only one that we can get information from right now. Would that be okay? He's at the hospital right now. I don't know that yet, okay? This is pretty bad in the sense that it looks like they were possibly shot while they were sleeping, okay? Who would want to see them dead? Who would break in the middle of the night?
My dad is not like by a lot of people. Me and Dinah would joke about, she was joking about not sure why she married him, because all the clothes was told not to because they don't like him.
After getting access to Dinah's phone, detectives review the home surveillance footage from the previous night, capturing someone entering through the open garage. Seconds later, the unmistakable sound of a handgun slide being racked echoes from the garage. Investigators can't tell who was caught on the footage, but when they speak to his friend, it becomes unimaginable that the person with the gun is Darren.
You know, Darren's never showed acts of violence ever. Mm-hmm. Like, to us, like, he's like the out of the friend group. You know what I mean? Like, if there's going to be a fight, he's like, oh, no, you know.
Yeah, and I bet my life I wouldn't. No, you would never heard him play. When was the last time you actually saw him and talked to him?
He went over the house the day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday? Did he seem okay? And
Darren's normally real like, hi, give me a hug, and stuff. He's not a bad kid.
Right.
And he was super standoffish. I went in there to try to talk to him, and he was kind of weird. He just kind of kept his...
Which when Darren came over, he was kind of hiding his neck, as if he was like hiding something.
Okay.
Which I don't know if he has like marks or something.
What happened to your neck? What happened to your neck?
He's a hickeys.
Your hickeys?
Yeah.
So
Hickeys from where? Ain't no damn hickeys. Nigga over here lying already.
He's a hickeys.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you have a girlfriend?
Comedy.
What's her name?
Gabby.
How long have Darren and Gabby been together?
Probably like the last 2 months. They will not
They will
think
not
that they're
admit it.
together, but they've been messing around for the past 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did it come official, I guess?
Like last week, literally, last week.
Officers bring Darren's 17-year-old girlfriend in for questioning, where she admits she spent the weekend with him while his parents were away, something neither of their parents knew about. But the hoodie she's wearing bears a striking resemblance to what they saw on camera, leading to a confrontation.
What if I told you that there's a camera?
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, just a sec. He right here. He has a girl. Wow.
Leading to a confrontation.
What if I told you that there's a camera? Like I show you. So I showed me walking up like around 4 in the morning. So y'all are saying I was out at 4 in the morning?
We do have camera footage, and it's somebody who looks an awful lot like you.
You don't want to get in trouble for stuff that if you was in it. Yeah, I was at home at 4 in the morning. I think you're showing probably the same thing from the video. What?
There's
And I mean, it's you, right? I mean, I'm going to call my mom because I was at home at 4 in the morning.
While Darren's girlfriend waits for her mother to arrive before answering any more questions, detectives turn their attention back to Darren, searching for any reason he may have wanted to harm his parents.
And you have a good relationship with your dad, you said? What about with your stepmom?
Yeah, I have a close relationship with her. She raised me since I was about 1 years old.
Mm-hmm. So she's pretty much been your mom? Okay.
His girlfriend's mother shows up a short time later, and the girl lets her know immediately what she thinks of the detectives accusing her of being the one in the surveillance footage.
Gabriella. Hey, no, you keep your mouth shut and you do not talk to her like that. Okay, I was out at 4 in the morning. I know you weren't out at 4 in the morning because I talked to you before I left. But you have to be honest because you can get in a lot of trouble for this if you get something. And then they said that you spent the night at Darren's house the weekend when you told me you were at his house. I mean, the truth will set anybody free.
Darren's girlfriend claims she left his house before his parents ever returned from their vacation and was in bed when the shooting took place.
She was home. I was home. She was home. I swear that on the Bible, on Yosito, she was home. I wouldn't lie for nobody. I wouldn't get myself in trouble.
According to police reports, phone records corroborated the timeline of their call.
What wakes you up?
Hanging around in the garage.
Nothing woke you up. It wasn't until the officer was in the garage? Okay.
The idea that Darren could have slept through multiple gunshots just down the hall seems difficult for detectives to believe, though they can't completely rule it out. But there's one detail they find impossible to ignore.
I listened to the 911 call, and in talking to you, I can tell that that's your voice.
Clovis 911, what's the location of your emergency?
someone in my house. You gotta own it, man. Why? Why would you lie about that? Do you lie all the time?
No.
Is that something you make a habit of?
So anything that you're telling us, we're gonna, try to find out if that's the truth or not. If it's not, I will come ask you about it, okay?
After the detectives leave the room, Darren invokes his right to an attorney, bringing the interview to an abrupt end. Their best lead remains the unidentified person seen entering the house before the shooting, so they return to Darren's girlfriend and confront her with the surveillance footage.
Go again? Wait, pause it on the... Go back. Okay, pause it right there.
Those your shoes?
They look like my shoes, but I wasn't there last night.
Those look like your shoes, but you weren't there last night. Do you see the hair?
Yeah, the hair.
It goes down here.
The hair looks like it stops right there. It looks like someone has a do-rag on. Because look, you can see how short the hair is.
It's not you.
It's not me, because look, this shirt has a logo on it. The hair stops right there. When it moves, you can see the logo. The hair stops.
Okay. So tell me who would that be?
That wasn't used to.
Tell me who it was.
I have no idea who that was.
The closer detectives examine the footage, the less convinced they are that Darren's girlfriend is the person on camera. Just as that lead begins to unravel, Darren's friend shares a detail that provides the break they've been searching for.
It's just like crazy. Like, he's really, really smart because Darren had built a ghost block because he has built that gun piece by piece. Like,
According to the ATF, privately made firearms are assembled by someone other than a licensed manufacturer and typically lack serial numbers, making them difficult to trace and earning them the name ghost guns. After learning Darren may have constructed one of his own, the detective asks his girlfriend about it.
Who had that Glock last? The 9mm. Who had the 9mm last?
Darren and his girlfriend were part of a close-knit group of friends that included 18-year-old Julio Zamora.
When was the last time you seen Julio with it?
last night.
Right.
We were sent strict. He was parked in the Hobby Lobby parking in the truck. It looked like, you know, I don't know if you know, but Snapchat, you could send streaks back and forth, and that's how you build your Snap score. We were sending them in whatever streaks he had the ghost block.
You know, I love you regardless, but you need to cover your because this is a serious situation.
Just tell me.
If you have anything on them that they were doing that you've seen or whatever they were talking about, you let this lady know now. You ain't worried about who's going to be friends and who's what, who gets to say friends, because there ain't none.
Okay, well, I didn't do it. I wasn't involved in it, so...
I know, but we need details of stuff that you know.
Charges that are accessory or conspiracy. Who is the person that was going to take care of it? What was your understanding?
It was Julio.
With Gabby's account tying Julio to both the ghost Glock and the alleged murder plot, detectives waste little time turning their attention to finding him. Though he initially proves difficult to locate, officers eventually catch up with him.
Care if I look here?
Go ahead. Is that real? That's not your playground, is it?
Boy, this car is a mess. This car is filthy. I'm seeing water bottles. I'm seeing, what is this, McDonald's or Wendy's right here. It's a lot going on right here.
He has a playground.
Yeah, there's a gun in here, bro.
Real gun?
Yeah. You want to get paper?
Yeah. All right, man. Go ahead and step out of the car for me.
For the first time, detectives believe they know who pulled the trigger, but identifying the shooter only raises an even bigger question. What was the motive?
I mean, at this point, I don't know if we're making it clear to you that you might as well come clean. You know, we've spoken to the girls.
So you were clearly misguided, all right? And you were led astray by this guy who wants you to take the fall for it. So don't be that fall guy. But if you want to be that fall guy, you need to tell us the truth that we already know. It has to come from you. If it doesn't, it's going to look that much worse. You're going to look like that monster if you don't tell us the truth.
Yeah, it's because he kept making a plan. He kept saying it for like 2 months constant. Kept going, and he kept saying this, and all that. Honestly, in my opinion, I should have never did anything. I should have just walked off.
I understand that.
I was there for a good 10, 15 minutes.
Can you tell us what happened when you were in there?
I held the gun against my own head, debating it, because I didn't want to do anything. I was scared.
Was Darren up?
I don't know. I don't know if he was up or not. I walked in there, and I was in there for like 10 minutes, didn't know what to do. I was going to run off and just leave it alone.
Did you end up doing it?
Yes, ma'am. Now I feel guilty about it, and I don't know.
What were you thinking?
I wanted to. That's what I was thinking.
So, why would you shoot the mom in the head?
I don't know. I got scared when I pulled the trigger once, and then jumped and.
Was the gun that was found in the car with you the gun that you used?
Yes, sir.
It just has to come from you, so that way we know whose role was what and who really was the ringleader and who wanted this done.
Darren wanted it done.
I told you that Darren wanted his dad dead, and he said that he's been in his house. Julio said that he'll do it. For money, I don't know how much money.
How much did Darren think he was going to get?
I don't know. A while ago.
According to police reports, Darren told his friends his father owned a chain of local convenience stores, leading them to believe he would inherit the businesses. In reality, however, Steve did not own the convenience stores. According to his LinkedIn profile, he was a district supervisor. Oscar Steve Munoz later died at the hospital from his injuries.
All right, man. Is there anything else you think that we need to know about this? Anything you want to tell us?
Darren, I think there is another thing because Darren, he also said that he would kill me if I didn't do anything.
So you were scared?
Yes, that's really what it was too.
Their life is over and your guys' life is over.
According to court documents, 19-year-old Darren Munoz was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and criminal solicitation to commit murder. 18-year-old Julio Zamora was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of conspiracy to commit murder. Prosecutors are seeking a life sentence for Julio. Both have entered a plea of not guilty, and the cases remain ongoing. No one else has been charged in connection with the case. Watch our full videos as they were originally made, with no randomly muted words or details cut. We've also dropped...
What the Okay. That is the end of this video. What the hell is going? Anyways, y'all, that is the end of this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Why is it still
New
playing?
Ewu videos available only on Ewu Plus. Available now on iOS, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Google TV.
Okay.
Download Ewu Plus and see what you've been missing.
Yo, okay. All right. Like I was saying, that is the end of this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. These two like they threw their life away basically. My guess was sort of kind of right. He kind of planned it out, but anyways, that is the end of this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And with all that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one.